Bless you, beloved. I'm really happy that you're here. I don't know what your life is like or what you're going through, but know that you're not alone. Know that you are seen, you are heard, and you are loved. And though perhaps your reality might not reflect it, it will in its due time. Just persevere. I created a new spoken word poetry piece. This one is intended for those who, like me, have, despite the pressing and the threshing, the challenges, the conflict, the grief, the pain, all things that seeks to break you because of your commitment to something beyond what your senses and your humanity can sense, but is true in the Lord. Abides Him against all odds. Your life itself is a living ministry, much like my own. I know what it is to be isolated, desolate, and nearly desperate. But I also know what it is to be fortified by the Lord in those spaces. So I can only say, I see you, and I am with you, and I pray for you. And I thank you for even staying with me this long. So let us move on. This one is called Still, I Chose the Narrow Way, a spoken word reflection. I pray it touches your heart. I pray it inspires and encourages you. I pray that it increases your faith and emboldens your perseverance. And may the Spirit of the living God, united with your own, come forth, despite the challenges, in good times and in difficult times. May you remember whose you are, and may your life be that fruit that testifies, is as a witness, a living ministry. Okay, here we go, guys. Still, I chose the narrow way, a spoken word poetic reflection. I loved her deeply, more than just in word, but in presence, in sacrifice, in the quiet prayers no one ever heard. She stood closest to me, but even so, she never truly saw me. She saw potential, expectation, a version of God's blessing that looked like comfort, status, wealth. But I carried something else, not coins, but covenant, not gold, but glory, not luxury per se, but the living word etched on a heart that bled for heaven, for truth, for wisdom, for God the divine. And when the riches didn't come fast enough, she turned, not with a shout, but with silence, not with a sword, but with something sharper, withdrawal. Love made conditional, presence withheld. She did not care to know the pain that pressed me into prayer, the hunger that turned to fasting, the nights where my tears had no audience save Christ. She hardened, and the Lord let her, so I might learn what it is to be loved by Him alone. It was not a punishment, it was a purification. She didn't know it, but she never sought to. And yet in the crucible, I was not destroyed. I was refined, formed again into a man I barely recognized, yet deeply remembered. Authentic, fortified, made real in the fire. Now I stand not with resentment, but with reverence. For even this heartbreak itself was holy. So, to you, the ones who have been overlooked, misjudged, cast aside by those you yourself cherished and entrusted to cherish you too. You are not unseen. You are not unloved. You are becoming. Let them mock the manna. Let them demand Egypt's gold. But you, beloved, you were made for the wilderness where only He sustains. You are the ones He calls forth. You are the branch grafted in. You are the dwelling place of glory. And when they ask, "Where is your God now?" he will say, "He was there in everything, and especially in the breaking. And he is my becoming." You have chosen the narrow way, and though it cost you everything, it has gained you eternity. One love unto you, through Christ our Lord, beloved. Blessed be his holy name, and bless you today on the Sabbath.